Good afternoon, and thank you for coming. So, the Gap Theatre and Alleleuia Pork Chops. I mean, when David and Rosemary approached, it was like a dream come true because when I came back to Barbados 4 years ago, getting on to 5 now, I said that I came with an agenda, and I was making no bones about it. My agenda was that I wanted to work as assiduously as I could to endeavor to ensure that more people got a chance to make a living doing what they love and are good at. And I think if a nation can ensure that its citizens are all engaged doing what they love and are good at, we are on a good road, financially and socially. So this made absolute sense to me that we started this Gap Theatre, and that instead of waiting for spaces to open up for us, that we reclaim spaces that were not known as theatre spaces. And I want to really thank Herman for giving us this opportunity to use this space. And as an artist, I walked in here and I just went, wow. It's dynamic, it's alive, and this is exactly what our artists need. And so this venture does quite a few things. We talk about the cultural industries, and so it places theatre in a way where it can actually start thinking about calling itself an industry if we can get the audiences that we require. It fulfills, as far as I'm concerned, a national mandate to twin culture and tourism. To the benefit of all. It gives artists the chance, because the dearth of theatre spaces has meant that our artists don't get a chance to develop. They don't get a chance to grow. They don't get a chance to develop professional skills, to innovate. And I guess also what is very important to me and close to my heart is that certain stories then don't get told. And while we don't have a very rich history of theatre, of playwriting in Barbados, we do have a very grand and rich literary tradition that lend themselves very well. The works lend themselves very well to being staged. So, Alleleuia Pork Chops. We have brought together some of the best performers that the island has to offer, and we are going to be exploring the raw power of the word. The power of words to reclaim, to heal, to explore, to challenge through some of the best writers that we have: Kamal Brathwaite, Timothy Callender, John Wickham, and Austin Tom Clark. And we are going to take these, we have woven them into this exciting performance that is going to delve into who we are as Barbadians. And I think it's a bit of a departure, because I think whenever we think about putting up performances and theatre for tourists, we always think that it has to be, it has to have a lot of music in it, and it has to move really quickly, and it has to have a lot of pageantry. And with this, we are inviting our visitors to come and find out about us, and to be charmed and hypnotized by the power of words, because I think that as Barbadians, we love words. And I am interested as an artist in the idea of the national narrative and how it is that you sell yourself to people who are coming to our shores, not necessarily only for sun, sea, and sand, but that they want to partake of the culture. We're living in a very, very competitive industry, tourism. And I think what it is that we have that sets us apart, that's what we have to be selling when we're selling ourselves as a tourist destination. And what we have is our people and our stories. And that's what we're trying to do. So Alleleuia Pork Chops is our entree into our journey through an exploration of who we are as a people through the writings of some of our most celebrated writers. It is funny, it is compelling, and it is going to form an important strand as we weave our national narrative for ourselves, for our children, and for the visitors who come. And so I think it is a really exciting endeavor. And after Alleleuia Pork Chops, because this is only a launch, and this is a celebration of the writers, the shoulders on which we stand. But on top of that, we're going to use this venue, hopefully, as a way of exploring other stories as well. Contemporary stories by contemporary writers. And so this is just the beginning of something that I hope will be really wonderful for the local theatre industry and for tourism.